Welcome, Lewis.
Hello, Mike. Thanks, and legislature and public. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to this issue about the landfill and the trucks that are assaulting our community. I'd just like to address this first part of the resolution. Whereas is within the authority of this body to act on behalf of Rensselaer County residents at times when their health, safety, and well-being are being negatively impacted by conditions in their neighborhood, specifically that part of the resolution. And so we appreciate that the Rensselaer County Legislature has developed a resolution regarding the Dunn landfill operation. However, this resolution appears focused primarily on asking the DEC to properly enforce the permit for the Dunn landfill operations. There's no mention of a review of the DEC permit, which is based on what appears to be a deeply flawed EIS. As such, I believe that it does little to protect the Rensselaer residents and school children from the environmental effects of this operation. Several environmental impacts, including noise, diesel pollution, and dust, are inadequately addressed in the EIS. The EIS minimizes the expected noise impacts from the landfill trucks and states that speed limits and limiting the number of trucks will mitigate the noise. This ignores the change in nature of trucks from triaxle mining trucks to 18 to 26-wheeled extremely heavy tractor-trailer trucks. It also disregards the steep, hilly terrain on Partition Street that causes these trucks to strain and roar loudly under their heavy loads. This is about 3/4 of a mile uphill, primarily. Secondly, the loud and constant noise created in Rensselaer's residential neighborhoods by an average of 78 massive and heavy tractor-trailer trucks traveling to and from the landfill each weekday is unacceptable, as is the noise level at the Rensselaer K-12 school. This is backed up by science. Studies show that chronic noise level exposure at levels below which causes hearing loss is stressful and is associated with major health impacts, including heart disease, stroke, cortisol, stress hormone elevation levels, immune problems, and interfering with concentration and learning. The issue of diesel pollution from trucks going past residences and small businesses in the city from other landfill operations was not mentioned in the final EIS. Diesel emissions are associated with hospitalization and ER visits for cardiovascular and respiratory disease exacerbation, including asthma, which is epidemic in our society. Finally, dust and other pollution at the school and other areas needs to be investigated. The school recreational fields are perilously close to the landfill operations. Residents along the truck routes also suffer from dust inside their homes and cannot open their front windows, particularly in the summer. We request that noise, diesel air pollution, and dust studies be conducted in the populated residential areas along the truck route and at the school. We believe the 2012 permit was improperly issued because of its EIS falsely states that no significant noise or other environmental effects were to be anticipated from the landfill and associated truck traffic. Time has shown this to be incorrect based on common sense and residents' experience. We therefore request that a thorough review of the permit and EIS be conducted to judge the appropriateness of its assertions with respect to actual conditions and to challenge them where needed. We also request that any noise or air quality studies or surveys done along the truck route be done along the truck route and at the school be conducted with input from the community and by an independent entity for which funds will be set aside by Rensselaer County. We ask that you append this language reflecting these considerations into this resolution. And I thank you again for allowing me to address these points where I think were totally inadequately addressed before. Thanks.
Thank you, Lewis. And as you stated, both of you There's a serious problem there in the city of Rensselaer. I recognize that. I know the residents have recognized that, and that not only the city of Rensselaer, but the town of East Greenbush has also felt the results of debris flying through the air, litter constantly everywhere, and no regard for the streets with all the debris that they drop in the streets, causing residents to get just flat tires and anything else that comes along with it. Not to mitigate the part about just the quality of life that you people have to deal with. Everybody on Petition Street and Broadway, or anybody traveling through the city has to deal with on a regular basis. So I thank you for your comments. Resolution in order to get DEC's attention more so in the near future. But thank you, and I know you speak for a lot of people in the city of Rensselaer. Thank you again. Next, we have Burke Adams. Come on down here, please. We have resolution number, what was Burke Adams?
Mr. Grant is going to present it.
Okay.
Legislator Grant.
Oh, yes, Burke Adams. Legislator Grant, come on up here. I'm sorry. And any other legislators want to come up and support him?
Okay, we have a resolution commending Burke Adams, Larry Rouse, and the Rensselaer Elks upon the occasion of the Special Needs Basketball League's 20th anniversary. Whereas a county is only as great as those persons and organizations that provide exemplary service to their community, whether through volunteer programs, personal achievement in their professions, or other endeavors, and whereas co-founders Burke Adams and Larry Rouse, along with their sponsor, Rensselaer Elks 2073, have demonstrated an impressive and boundless enthusiasm in fostering opportunities for special needs athletes, and whereas during the past 20 years, the league has grown to 4 teams and more than 40 players, and now plays at the Rensselaer Boys and Girls Club. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Rensselaer County Legislature pause in its deliberations to acknowledge the outstanding efforts and notable contributions of Burke Adams, Larry Rouse, and the Rensselaer Elks to the Special Needs Basketball League upon their 20th anniversary, and be it further resolved that the clerk of the legislature is hereby directed to transmit a copy of this resolution suitably engrossed to Burke Adams, Larry Rouse, and the Rensselaer Elks. Thank you very much, Burke. Would any other legislators like to speak on this one?
I won't be hard on you. I just want to say that this man has given his life to helping kids, and basically your wife too, to be honest with you, raising my daughter went over to her house 1,000 times, and my son, she taught him too. I know today's for basketball, but he's also done with the Miracle League and everything. It's a tremendous man, and I'm glad he's getting this honor tonight. Thank you.
I also would like to just mention a few things. I've had the pleasure to work with Burke some 30 years ago, where we both coached baseball together at Sorensko Babe Ruth. And I want you to know that it was my honor and privilege to, as a board member of the Rensselaer Boys and Girls Club, to have your organization come down and enlighten the people, the residents, the younger kids, to see what you and your organization are doing for the children who need to have the same type of fun as they normally have on a regular basis. So what you're doing is a great thing, and as far as I'm down there on the board, you know you always got a home. So thank you, Bert.
Mike, did you and Burke coach on opposing teams in Sorensko?
Yes,
I won't ask who won the majority of the games, though.
Not a kicking dirt, Mike.
Burke, please accept the resolution on behalf of the legislature.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You would like to say something?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody for this wonderful honor. And probably most of you knew that my daughter got turned down from the Special Olympics back in '92 because she couldn't do it on her own. So in '93, I came up with the idea we'll have a baseball team where you can I can hit the ball for my daughter, put her around the bases. Along the way, the field, big muddy, grass. My daughter had a good time, but I had a hard time pushing in the dirt, trying to get the share at the first base. And a lot of kids that could run, they hit the bat and they fall over. So I came up with the idea of the Miracle Field. In 2004, we come up with the idea of have a Miracle Field. And the basis of the paint in, the soft turf, and it was a lot easier to push my daughter around. But I don't think she enjoyed it that much. She enjoyed the bumpy rice and the tough grass. I said, pretty soon we'll get you to push me around the bases. But I miss her very dearly. She passed away 2016. But she's my hero, and she was the person behind me to do all these great things. And like Mike said, I coached many years for my other 4 children. Baseball, softball, did all that, and it came her turn to have the fans cheer her on. So it worked out very well, and thanks for the volunteers and everybody's donation. And thank you all. Thank you again.
Thank you to Burke Adams, the people who support him out there, and I know they're always looking for some more support, and it doesn't come cheaply either to do the things they need to do. So I know donations are always accepted and volunteers as well, so please, if you can find it in your hearts to make one donation, the Miracle League is a place to go. Thank you again, Burke.
Thank you.
All right. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Ashby. Here. Mr. Bailey.
Here.
Mr. Bendet.
Here.
Mr. Burns.
Here.
Mr. Casal.
Here.
Ms. Doran. Present. Mr. Fiacco.
Here.
Mr. Fleming.
Here.
Mr. Grant.
Here.
Mr. Grimm.
Here.
Mr. Harrington. Ms. Hoffman. Mr. Loveridge.
Here.
Mr. Manning.
Here.
Mr. Patiri.
Here.
Mr. Tessman.
Here.
Ms. Sullivan Tita. Mr. Wysocki.
Here.
Chairman Stammel.
Here.
18 present, 1 absent.
Invocation, Tom, please.
We are here for a purpose larger than ourselves. We are here to serve. We are here to build. We are here to make things better. Every day, every single day. Amen.
Amen. Peter? Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Mr. Harrington, I'm sorry I had a little problem wrestling with my chair here.
The reading of minutes of the regular meeting of March 13, 2018.
Motion made and seconded, so moved. Presentations and petitions.
On file.
Reports of commissions.
On file.
Department reports.
On file.
Standing committees.
On file.
Local laws.
There's 1 introductory tonight.
An index of resolutions, please. Would the clerk please call P16618?
P-16618, resolution honoring Rensselaer County veteran Mark William Folger, introduced by legislators Wysocki, Patiri, and the entire legislative body.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P16718?
P-16718, resolution recognizing May 19, 2018 as Burke Adams Day in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Grant, Bailey, Fiacco, Hoffman, and the entire legislative body.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P16818?
P-16818, resolution commending Kay's Pizza upon the occasion of their 60th anniversary, introduced by legislators Bendet, Ashby, Loveridge, and the entire legislative body.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P16918?
P-16918, resolution commending the Young Women's Christian Association of the Greater Capital Region upon the occasion of its 100th anniversary, introduced by legislators Grimm, Manny, Burns, Doran, Fleming, Sullivan, Tita, and the entire legislative body.
All in favor? Aye. All those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17018?
P-17018, resolution commending Rensselaer County nurses on the celebration of Nurses Week on May 6th through the 12th, 2018, introduced by legislators Bendet, Casal, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17118?
P-17118, resolution honoring Silver Star Banner Day in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Harrington, Ashby, and the entire legislative body.
All in favor? Aye. All those opposed?
18 ayes.
So moved. Will the clerk please call P-17218?
P-17218, resolution recognizing May 2018 as Mental Health Month, introduced by legislators Bendet, Testman, and the entire legislative body.
All in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17318?
P-17318, resolution recognizing May 10th, 2018 as National Train Day in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Stammel and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17418?
P-17418, resolution recognizing Thursday, May 3rd, 2018 as a National Day of Prayer, introduced by legislators Stammel and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17518?
P-17518, resolution recognizing May 2018 as Older Americans Month, introduced by legislators Bailey, Casal, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17618?
P-17618, resolution recognizing May 13th through the 19th, 2018 as National Nursing Home Week, introduced by legislators Bendet, Testman, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17718?
P-17718, resolution recognizing May 2nd through the 8th, 2018 as Children's Mental Health Week, introduced by legislators Bendet, Testman, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17818?
P-17818, resolution recognizing the month of April 2018 as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Doran, Grimm, Manny, Burns, Fleming, Sullivan, Tita, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-17918?
P-17918, resolution urging the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation to review the permit of the landfill operated by Waste Connections in Rensselaer and to strictly enforce the terms of the permit, introduced by legislator Stammel and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-18018?
P-18018, resolution urging Millennia Housing Management to retain Van Rensselaer Heights and Renwick Place as the names of their housing complexes located in Rensselaer, introduced by legislator Stammel and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-18118?
P-18118, resolution appointing members to the Rensselaer County Emergency Radio Communications Committee, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call P-18218?
P-18218, resolution establishing a date for a public hearing on the recertification of Agricultural District Number 5 for Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Harrington, Wysocki, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G-18318?
G-18318, resolution authorizing extension of contracts with New York State Board of Elections and amending the 2018 adopted Rensselaer County Budget Board of Elections, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G-18418?
G-18418, resolution approving contract awards for Hudson Valley Community College communications cabling, introduced by legislators Casal, Grant, and Doran.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G-18518?
G-18518, resolution approving contract award for Hudson Valley Community College general construction, introduced by legislators Casal, Grant, and Doran.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call 18618?
G-18618, resolution approving contract award for Hudson Valley Community College mechanical, introduced by legislators Casal, Grant, and Doran.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 18718?
G 18718, resolution approving contract award for Hudson Valley Community College plumbing, introduced by legislators Casal, Grant, and Doran.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 18818?
G 18818, resolution approving contract award for Hudson Valley Community College electrical, introduced by legislators Casal, Grant, and Doran.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 18918?
G 18918, resolution approving contract award for Hudson Valley Community College special inspections, introduced by legislators Casal, Grant, and Doran.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19018?
G 19018, resolution authorizing payment of claims to Matthew P. Foley, Esquire, as court-appointed special district attorney, county attorney, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19118?
G 19118, resolution authorizing the purchase of 2 law enforcement patrol vehicles, office of the sheriff, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19218?
G 19218, resolution authorizing the sale of surplus equipment, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19318?
G 19318, resolution authorizing a contract with Simplex Grinnell for fire alarm tests and inspections, office of the sheriff, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19418?
G 19418, resolution authorizing a contract for the purchase of grocery items, Department of Aging and Sheriff's Department, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19518?
G 19518, resolution authorizing a contract for the purchase of frozen goods, Department of Aging and Sheriff's Department, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19618?
G 19618, resolution authorizing an agreement with the Country Club of Troy Unified Family Services Youth Services, introduced by legislators Ashby, Testman, and Burns.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19718?
G 19718, resolution authorizing a contract to provide automated appointment reminders to clients, Department of Mental Health, introduced by legislators Bendet, Testman, and Sullivan, Tita.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19818?
G 19818, resolution amending the 2018 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Unified Family Services Aging, introduced by legislators Bailey, Casal, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 19918?
G 19918, resolution amending the 2018 adopted Rensselaer County budget, Department of Health Medical Examiner, introduced by legislators Bendet, Casal, and Doran.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 218?
G 218, resolution accepting grant funding from the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services for alternative to incarceration programs, Department of Probation and Sheriff's Department, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call G 20118?
G 20118, resolution authorizing and directing the Rensselaer County Chief Fiscal Officer to correct the tax rolls for the town of Schodack, Bureau of Tax Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Okay. Clerk, please call G 20218.
G 20218, resolution authorizing and directing the Rensselaer County Chief Fiscal Officer to correct the 2018 tax roll for the office for the town of Schodack, Bureau of Tax Services, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
So moved. Will clerk please call G 20318?
G 20318, resolution authorizing the conveyance of certain real property to the owner listed below who paid tax arrearages in full prior to the scheduling of auction sale, Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Moved. Clerk, please call G20418.
G20418, resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into a lease agreement with St. John of Evangelist and St. Joseph Roman Catholic Church of Rensselaer Unified Family Services Aging, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Bailey, Casal, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G20518?
G20518, resolution authorizing the purchase of hazardous material training equipment, Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G20618?
G20618, resolution authorizing the purchase of a shelter for the Mobile Communication Center, Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G20718?
G20718, resolution authorizing a maintenance contract for the point-to-point microwave equipment, Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Clerk, please call G20818.
G20818, resolution authorizing a contract for guide railing installation countywide highway department, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Moved. Will the clerk please call G20918?
G20918, resolution authorizing contracts for the purchase of hot mix asphalt product and trucking, highway department, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
So moved. Will the clerk please call G21018?
G21018, resolution authorizing an annual maintenance agreement for the department payroll system, highway department, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G21118?
G21118, resolution amending an agreement related to parole reentry, district attorney, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G21218?
G21218, resolution amending the 2017 and 2018 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, public defender, conflict defender, and county attorney, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G21318?
G21318, resolution amending the 2017 and 2018 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, district attorney, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Manning.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G21418?
G21418, resolution amending the 2018 Rensselaer County adopted budget, county executive and Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
I got 3 on your side? Okay, so I've got 11-7.
Mr. Chairman,
On a question.
the reason I'm really actually voting no is because we've done it in the past. There's a number of job creations in here, and also raises. Those things I believe should be done at budget time, not just whenever you want to in the middle of the year. Budget time is so ways away, I think they can wait. So for that reason, I do vote no.
Thank you. Any other questions? I would just like to add that, of course, this current administration didn't have an opportunity to build a budget that would support the roles and responsibilities and qualifications that this current administration desires, and finds a need to make these changes, and I vote in the affirmative. I support this. Aye. Very good.
Vote still stands,
Oh.
11-7.
Yep, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, 215, yeah. Will the clerk please call G21518?
G21518, resolution authorizing execution of an agreement authorizing access over county-owned property, economic development, and planning, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G21618?
G21618, resolution authorizing contracts for the purchase of gravel and ice control sand, highway department, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Sullivan, Tita, Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will the clerk please call G21718?
G, 21718, resolution transferring 2017 legislative budget balances to be designated for the Rensselaer County Tax Stabilization Fund, Rensselaer County Legislature, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Stammel, and Grimm.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call P 21818?
P 21818, resolution adjourning the April 10, 2018 legislative meeting in memory of Anthony Victor Costa, introduced by legislators Stammel and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
18 ayes.
Will clerk please call P 21918?
P 21918, as amended in special rules, resolution confirming Commissioner of the Board of Elections for the County of Rensselaer, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I'd like to explain my vote. Yeah, I'm not opposed to voting here. My concern is that the county committee normally picks this person, and then we confirm whomever they pick. And I realize they have a 45-day window to do that, and they did not meet. So you're within your right, every right to do what you're doing here tonight. However, I would prefer that just wait a month and we go to the county committee and ask them to make their choice between now and our next meeting on a timely basis, and then confirm whomever they pick. And it'll probably be the same person. I have no problem with their choice, but I would like to see them make the choice first. I realize the chairman has his reasons, he wants to get things rolling, I understand where he's coming from. He has his point, but I think he could wait, I think he could wait a month, so I would just, I'm going to vote no just because I feel that way. Thank you.
Any question?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I agree with everything Mr. Harrington said, but I also want to add that it was a late file, we just received it this afternoon. It's not natural disaster or any pending things. It should not be a late file. It was amended about an hour ago. For a routine resolution like this, it should be on the agenda. As Mr. Harrington said, in a timely fashion, we can look at it and not go a knee-jerk reaction when it should have been on the docket, on the agenda. We can review all the pertinent information ahead of time. So for that reason, I vote.
Respect that. Anybody else? I would just like to state that, yes, it was my privilege to do this late resolution. I'm not a fan of late resolutions. I have had this issue in front of the committee since Mr. Bugby retired. It has not been fulfilled. I think we have an obligation to the people who vote in this county to ensure that their votes count come election time, and that the office is fully manned in order to protect their votes from any unintentional mishaps that may occur when it comes to counting the ballots. So therefore, I took it upon myself in order to put this resolution forward for the best interests of the voters in Rensselaer County. And it's not like it was a knee-jerk reaction. We've been waiting for this appointment any appointment to come along. The county committee still has an opportunity to meet and select anybody they want, and then we would confirm it from this body. Whether it's this individual or somebody else, we will do so. But it's in the best interest, I believe, and especially that the legislative body is responsible for the Board of Elections to make sure that it's fully staffed and there's bodies down there capable to do the job that the county voters expect from them. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I would ask that the clerk of the legislature read into the record the vote that was taken by the Republican caucus on this resolution.
The vote taken in the Republican caucus was 9-3.
Thank you.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
Well,
Oh, sorry, I thought we already voted on it.
there's 11-7 on the floor.
Right. Okay. So moved. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Seconded?
Second.
Okay, so moved and seconded. Thank you, everybody. I can assure you that the committee meetings last a lot longer than these resolutions do. I can attest to that. But thank you for coming, especially the department heads.